Oh, it's that sound. Oh, my goodness. January 31st, the end of the month, 2022. Yes, I am the Reverend Dr. Richard Wilton Arthur Jr., concluding the month of January, the first month in 2022, leading into my birthday month. Yes, 60 years ago, on February 17th, yours truly was born. And let me let you know, this is my therapy. It'll probably be centuries before anyone even comprehends some of the things I share here on my YouTube show. And yeah, what was that? On the 13th of this month, I did the slow meditation and movement dance, just identifying myself as a teacher for ministers or a teacher for reverends. And don't you think it would be appropriate that if you're going to listen to a minister, he is apt in conveying a message just in his stature, physically? So as Brother R.A., he said, lose the love handles, I'm working on that. But it's more about an individual accessing their divinity. And if you're going to deal with a minister, the minister should be exercising his mind and conversation skills to communicate to the parishioners or to the sheep or to the flock. It's like, look, you're a divine energy. You have this within yourself. As opposed to the mindset of what we've been raised and reared, believe in a Jesus Christ or pray to God, an energy outside of yourself. So, the last segment on YouTube, because I've been doing the YouTube and the CCTV. CCTV, Brother R.A., is only on the air every second and fourth Thursday at 4:30 for 27 minutes. And I may be cutting down my time on YouTube because, I mean, it is therapeutic, but I could get more just sitting still in my peace of mind and understanding the prism, not the prison, which is locked in your mind that way, but a prism, and see the flurry of colors and not be, what was that, the factions. Got through watching the Hunger Games and Divergent. Divergent had the 5 factions and the factionless, and then Hunger Games had the 12 factions, all under, and both of them dealt with a brainwashing mechanism. Oh, if you get bit by this bug, you have hallucinations, and you can't distinguish between fiction and reality. Or, what was it? The Dauntless were brainwashed to kill innocent people for no apparent reason, just because they were brainwashed and needed to control the populace or the population. No, I don't expect my information to be consumed or interpreted by today's mindset, mind frame, inwardly divided individuals. Only one who is seeking, what does the Bible say? Seek and ye shall find, knock and the door shall be open unto you. Walk by faith, not by sight, for faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. And God said that I am that I am. So, in my convergence, oh no, I don't mean to be using titles of movies and whatnot. What was that? Divergent and then insurgent. Well, yeah, I guess I am inserting a type of mind frame to the divine mind. So I was messing with my female friend talking about, yes, I have divergent divinity. Divergent divinity. So, 2 weeks ago, last week, or whenever it was, I was dealing with, in my notes, on December 28th, 2021, leading into this year, 2022, is it a higher calling or is it a higher listening or both? And being biological living light with liquid fluid in my first eye vision, understanding the drawing of the digits and the conveyance of an ancestral message. I, as a child of the sun, a minister, converting the interpretation of the handwritings on the walls that have been there, but we haven't interpreted the connotations or the intent properly. Because of dry eye vision, you're only going to see a digit as a drawn figure as opposed to an interpretation or having a particular intent. Why is that one an eye drawn that way? Why is that two drawn that way? What is the conveyance of the message? And are you capable of interpreting it and applying it to your mind and the movement of your behind to your mind? Oh shit, it's 9 minutes into the segment. 9 minutes, is that the full sphere at the top of the stem? Does that mean anything? If you have total control of your substantial and insubstantial, and you're capable of determining between the reality and the reality, because it's your mind. And in your mind, you create your own reality. If you pray to a rock long enough, it becomes your reality. So I'm praying to my biological living light. Meditation and movement connecting my pelvis up my spine to my mind. Oh, like DNA. I'm climbing the ladder to my spirituality. From my behind, through the muscle of my head, into my mind, into my first eye vision. Am I that much of a genius, or that's fucking stupid? Fucking A. I am that I am a child of the sun. In and on my skin, my mind connects the sun, the galaxy, center, a star, absorb the energy and relate to it, connect to it, engage with it, to this planet's core, center, melting rock. I'm still a black dot, melanin dominant, a dot, whole, yin yang, 360 degrees, LIVEEVIL, speck of dust in the void. One verse, I choose as divine energies to go with the flow. Don't refute nature with my dumbness. Written at 11:34 p.m. Fear of my divinity is imbalance. Balancing your divinity is putting your fears and doubts in their place in your prism. PRISM. 11:38 p.m. Relearn, reteach self to balance the energies within, mind over matter. Accept self with no expectations. Latent, Tao, dormant, stagnant, stillness. 12/29/2021, 12:12 a.m. What does it mean? What does it take to be profound, pre-come, pre-sun, mad, mud, prism, preposition, professionally, found, foundation, foundation in your prism. Foundation in my prism is my infinite divinity as Father Nature, biological light in the living, an original, not an assimilationalist. Can I share holism with a compromised me? Being compromised makes me brittle, and I will not be able to bend and sway in the societal environment spiritually. Be me with no expectations of my divinity. What will be, will be. Reverend Dr. Richard W. Arthur Jr. on today's date, the 31st of January 2022. That too, dealing with the substantial and insubstantial. That clock says 11:40, so I get another 10 seconds. So, do you see the divinity in aura?